Emulsifiers are food additives that bring together substances that would typically separate like oil and water. They act as a bridge between these two opposing components, ensuring a stable and harmonious mixture. Emulsifiers have a hydrophilic end that attracts water and the hydrophobic end that attracts oil. When they are added to an unmixable liquid, an emulsifier molecules position themselves along the so-called interface layer, where an oil separates from the water. Here, an emulsifier is positioned in such a way that their hydrophilic end faces towards the water phase and their hydrophobic end faces the oil phase, making it possible for the water and oil to become finely dispersed in each other. In the end, an emulsifier creates a stable, homogeneous, and smooth emulsion. Emulsifiers are commonly found in food products like mayonnaise, margarine, ice cream, baked goods, and also in processed meats. So, you guys must be wondering what are the functions of an emulsifier, right? So, let me tell you guys, the first one is emulsifier act as an emulsification. Emulsifier help mix two substances that usually don't mix well like oil and water. For example, in salad dressings, emulsifier helps an oil and vinegar blend together smoothly and stay mixed. Secondly, texture improvement. Emulsifiers can enhance the texture and food products. In ice cream, emulsifiers help create a smooth and creamy texture by preventing the formation of ice crystals. Thirdly, extended shelf life. Emulsifiers can also contribute to extending the shelf life of certain products by maintaining the stability of the mixture. For instance, in margarine, emulsifiers help keep an oil and water component stable, preventing separation and increasing the product's longevity. And the last one is aeration. Emulsifiers can aid in incorporating air into food products, leading to a lighter and fluffier texture. In cakes and baked goods, emulsifiers help trap air during mixing, resulting in soft and airy texture.
Okay, now let's proceed with the types of emulsifier. An emulsion is a mixture of two liquids that usually do not mix, like oil and water. One of these liquids gets broken up into tiny droplets and spread throughout the other. We call the tiny droplets the dispersed phase, and the surrounding liquid the continuous phase. And to keep them mixed, we use something that called emulsifier. There are two basic types of emulsion. First, we have oil in water emulsion, where tiny droplets of oil are mixed in water, for example, like mayonnaise and ice cream. These are super common and very versatile because they are generally easier to stabilize. The second type is water in oil emulsion, where tiny droplets of water are mixed in oil. Butter and margarine are great examples of these types. This emulsion rely more on the oil to stay stable and usually have a thicker and richer texture. Sometimes we need even more complex system called multiple emulsion, which are basically emulsion within emulsions. These are two types of this. First, water in oil in water emulsions, where water droplets are inside oil droplets and then mixed in water. These are quite complex and harder to stabilize and often used in specialty foods. The second type is oil in water in oil emulsion, where oil droplets are inside water droplets, which are then mixed in oil. These are less common in food because they are more complicated to create.
I
want to be sure you know to be aware of emulsifier. This notoriously common class of food additive are raising health concerns. Recent reports indicate emulsifier can alter gut bacteria and compromise the intestinal lining, leading to inflammation and leakiness. These can cause diseases like colon cancer, colitis, weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. Emulsifiers like lecithin, PS80, CMC, carrageenan, and maltodextrin are particularly concerning. Studies show they can increase harmful gut bacteria and lead to chronic inflammation, a precursor to many serious health conditions. For instance, CMC in mice increased gut inflammation and colitis, while PS80 led to leaky gut syndrome. Additionally, emulsifiers are linked to metabolic syndrome, heart disease, and autoimmune disorders. They may also contribute to food intolerance, allergies, and childhood obesity. To minimize this risk, avoid processed foods and eat whole unprocessed foods. Maintaining a healthy diet supports your gut health and overall well-being.
And now I want to talk about the history of emulsifier. Did you guys know the oldest known emulsifier is beeswax, which was used in skin lotion by the Greek physician Galen? But it was not until the early of 19th century that egg yolk became the first emulsifier used in food applications. The main emulsifying compound in egg yolk is phospholipid lecithin, which enables liquid oil to be dispersed in an acidified aqueous phase, such as in mayonnaise. Since the shelf life of products based on egg yolk is rather short, in the 1920s, lecithin derived from soybean was introduced as a food emulsifier. However, the most used emulsifiers was margarine, invented by the French chemist Hippolyte Maurice in 1869. Although the first mono and diglycerides were synthesized by the Frenchman Marcelin Barthelot in 1853, it was only in the 1930s that commercial application of these synthetic applications were discovered. Initially, they were used in margarine alone. Before long, their use was extended to the cake and bread applications. In the second half of the 20th century, more synthetic emulsifiers were produced and used on large scale. Current world production of food emulsifier is estimated at around 400,000 metric tons, comprised of some 20 types. This rapid growth is driven by consumer demand for high quality and innovative products. Today, emulsifiers are crucial food ingredient which can controlling and improving the texture of all kinds of food products. Finally, let's jump into the conclusion. In conclusion, emulsifiers play a crucial role in food industries by enhancing stability, texture, and shelf life of products. While their safety and impact on health are continually evaluated, their widespread usage highlights their importance in modern manufacturing and daily life. By understanding the nuanced effects of emulsifiers will be key to harnessing their benefits while ensuring they meet stringent regulatory and safety standards. That's all from us. Thanks for watching.